right, welcome everyone to our full gear predictions video. You have myself here, the champ right now. It's been a rough title defense. I got to say that it's been a lot of work, but with us here we have the former champ, Le Champion himself, Eric. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Hello, friends. Stacy, would you mind taking this from me? I'm here at the Just Us League headquarters, where all are welcomed. Namaste.
Beautiful, beautiful. Knock, how are you doing tonight?
The final boss is here. You know, I'm doing good. It's been a good day. Enjoying myself a nice piece of steak. I'm gonna take this victory.
All right. Yeah. Take some Black Friday ads on Sunday and get it a cam fix, but we'll work on that, Knock.
Yeah, sorry. The cam will be fixed by next week, hopefully.
All right. So we are going to do AEW's Full Gear. It is going to air tonight. So with that being said, we'll go down and do all the matches and predict. So first off, we have the buy-in. We have Serena Deeb versus Allysin Kay. Who do you guys have for this match? Eric,
This is the buy-in?
This is the buy-in.
It's me to buy-in. They swapped this for Orange Cassidy and John Silver on a buy-in, but they bumped him to the main card.
That was bad. That was a mistake. But Serena Deeb, no way she's losing that title.
I'm going Serena Deeb also, but Allysin Kay is going to have a hell of a showing. She's really good. Seen her in TNA, seen her in NWA. So she should be really good. But Serena Deeb.
I agree. Serena Deeb, NWA Women's World Championship match. So now let's go to the main card. Orange Cassidy versus Trash. I will pick Orange Cassidy, but John Silver is this much more over on the internet right now. There's like a meter, so I'm sure Chris Jericho will work with him next.
Yeah,
I'm going to say Orange Cassidy on this one.
Yeah, it's going to be Orange Cassidy. It's going to be a comedy match.
Yeah,
it just shouldn't be on the main card.
Yeah, I see. For sure, pure comedy. Definitely to open it. I don't see how Orange Cassidy can go from the Jericho feud to John Silver. So definitely not going to lose to him. But hopefully it's a good showing.
Hope so too. Next up, we're going the AEW Women's World Championship match. Shida versus Rose. Knock, who do you have for this one?
Oh, this is tough. I don't want to ever bet against Hikaru Shida. I'm going to go Nyla Rose. Her and Vicky Guerrero, man, they've been building this up for a while. You know, Nyla's barely wrestled, I thought, on Dynamite at least. Mm-hmm. But I see her taking it. I don't see her losing 2 pay-per-views in a row to Shida.
Yeah. What about you, Eric?
That is a tough one because I'll give them props. They kind of have built up Nyla Rose as JR said, you don't beat her twice in a row. But I'm gonna say Shida because I think Britt Baker is gonna take it off of Shida.
Okay.
Yeah, this is tough. I honestly think Shida needs that belt off of her. I don't think she's done any good with it. But Britt's
I'd say she's been the best champ they had.
I can agree. It sucks, but yeah, I can agree. I'm gonna say Shida. I don't know if that's the right choice, but
trust.
Right. Titles in the line.
Trust. I think my internet's acting up. All right, let's move on to the next one. The Elite Deletion, a cinematic match between Matt Hardy and Sammy Guevara. Eric, what do you think?
So, traditional Sammy should win this match because he lost the last one. But it's a deletion match. So I'm going to say Matt. I don't know. I'm going to say Matt.
Okay. I'm going to say Matt too. I don't see how you can lose a deletion match at the Hardy compound. You can rig the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
But I'll say Matt. What about you, Knock?
Before I get my prediction, we gotta give Matt credit for getting this match over at 3 different main companies. So, yeah, I hope it's a really good one. This doesn't have the full cast that usually produces it, but I think Sammy's gonna go all out in this match. I think he's gonna have all these crazy spots he loves doing, but in the end, Matt will win. and this will lead into my other prediction for another match coming up, but I don't think Sammy will be the same. I think we see a different Sammy after this, like not an inner circle Sammy.
Okay. Well, let's go on to the next one. The TNT Championship match. Cody will defend against Darby Allin. Knock. What's your prediction?
I'm going to go ahead and go with Darby. He needs that big win. I think it's time for that. And I don't know if I'm buying into the whole Sting thing too much. I would love to see it. Don't know if I completely believe it yet. But goddamn, I'll be all for that.
I mean, he's basically Sting sitting up in the rafters.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been teasing.
And then I'll mention this too before you make yours, Eric. Team Taz is going to have a presence, and it's most likely going to be during this championship match. So I don't know if that sways your opinion at all.
That's a tough one because I don't know if in a Darby-Cody relationship, I don't know if Darby should take another loss.
He shouldn't.
Yeah. And does Cody really need a TNT title right now? I'm going to say Cody. I'm not going to bet against Cody. I'm going to stick with the champ.
Okay. I'm gonna say Cody as well. I think Darby will get the win because of interference. So they'll knock him out first, giving him the win, and then Cody retains the belt, which may equal a tag match between the four of them down the line. But yeah. All right. Here we go. Chris Jericho versus MJF. If MJF wins, he's in the inner circle. This has to like culminate months down the line. I think this is the first bit of long storytelling we're getting with this match. I am going to say MJF wins, and it will build towards MJF making the inner circle implode, or them turning on Jericho at some point in the near future, kicking him out of the inner circle.
I completely agree with that. MJF wins, and I think it's going to start with Sammy G getting kind of pushed out, and then it leads to just everything falling apart.
True.
Yeah, I think Sammy will be the first victim with the whole deletion match. He will somehow fall to the inner circle. Now, I'll narrow it down. I think when MJF wins his match and joins the inner circle, they turn on Jericho rather than implode. I think he'll sway them to his side. I think he'll have that presence to do that. And that'd be a nice nod for him to take over his group. I don't know what happens to Wardlow, but that'll be really interesting. So MJF for this. Do you think he taps him out though?
I think the diamond ring.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Wardlow is something you can just put on the back burner for after he's done with the inner circle completely.
Yeah. This is great storytelling considering like last year MJF was involved with that Jericho Cody match, throwing in the towel. Now he's facing him a year later.
Yeah.
Jericho's lost all his matches this year at pay-per-views, so it's tough to call, but all right.
Before we go, I will add, just to see Jericho posing the same way I am. Before we started recording, I was in the Justice League executive changing room, and I looked in the mirror, and I think Chris Jericho was 50 years old. I saw a 50-year-old Jericho in my 24-year-old body. This quarantine's messing with my face.
All right, you're hitting my $2 wine, I think.
God.
All right, let's hit this up right here. FTR versus the Young Bucks tag team championship match. If the Bucks don't win, they can never go for the titles ever again. This is very tough because isn't one of the Bucks injured?
Matt was hurt a few weeks ago on Dynamite when they jumped off like the stage onto the Butcher and Blade, I believe it was, through a table. He hurt his. I think he might have like tore MCL a bit, partial tear.
Okay.
But he is cleared.
Okay. Knock, what do you think is going to be the outcome of this one?
I can't see the Bucks going through that same stipulation. Cody will never challenge for the belts because Cody's sticking to that. And he reiterated a few days ago on, I don't know if it was some podcast or some show prep for the pay-per-view, but he said he's never going after that world title and he's sticking by that. So I can't see the Bucks sticking by that. They need a championship. This is the only championship they can go after. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go Bucks.
Okay. What about you, Eric?
I'm gonna go FTR. I don't see them losing the title their first matchup. And if they do a 6-man tag championship, they can team with Kenny and get that.
Yeah, I'm going to say FTR too. I think it'd be actually kind of silly to take him off FTR right now. And I think the stipulation with the Bucks was made purposely. So they're teasing the Elite, what's going to happen with them, who if they're heel or if they're not. I think this stipulation will tie in with Cody's. And then if they do somehow go heel, that's going to be like a big heel move, is to go for the championship belt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, weird stipulation. But hopefully it's a really good match too.
I do give AEW credit for booking themselves into these positions where it's like you really can't see who could win. It's like both guys could use a win, so I'll give them credit for that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The build up to this is a little off for me. I don't see it being as big as I felt it was more big if I just would have saw them have a Twitter feud years ago and then have a match. This build up didn't really do it for me, but
yeah,
I'm still excited.
I think they're just banking off that whole like the longevity of this storyline.
Yeah,
instead of actual doing it on their television program.
I think so. Yeah,
true. All right. Well, Tony Khan came out and he said that this will be the main event of the pay-per-view. Jon Moxley versus Eddie Kingston in an I Quit match for the AEW World Championship. This has to have Moxley retain. I'm gonna go with Moxley on this one. I don't know what you do with Eddie Kingston with the belt. I don't know.
Have him feud with Pac when he comes back.
Listen, see, that's yeah. I'll go, that's a good choice too.
Moxley has to win this match, I think, because I think he's losing to Omega next pay-per-view. But I think it's just like a throwaway match. Give Eddie Kingston a quick nod. He's definitely tapping out or quitting. I mean, so Moxley for sure.
Yeah.
Eric, what about you?
Yeah, Moxley.
Okay.
You guys said every reason there is.
That Pac promo debuted, right before this, so he could show up. He might already be in the States as far as
that'd be crazy. I do want to throw one more thing in for the tag match. Tully Blanchard was announced that he's banned from ringside, so I don't know if that will factor into how they play the story.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather see Pac face Moxley or Omega.
Yeah.
That's it. That is the pay-per-view. So hopefully it's good. Any final thoughts on it?
Oh, it's Hangman and
Oh man, I missed that one.
Yeah. Don't forget about the man.
Been waiting for the storyline for a year.
Oh, let's do that one then. I think I got distracted because he wasn't on the picture.
Okay.
I'll throw him in there. We'll fix it in post.
Oh, beautiful. All right, then. Let's do Hangman Adam Page versus Kenny Omega. Eric, who do you have?
I think you and I agreed on almost every choice. So even though I think Kenny's going to win, just for the sake of having a chance of winning, I'm going to say Hangman.
Come on, man. I was going to say Hangman.
Now you have to switch back to the winning side.
I'll say Omega. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll take him. This match could go either way, so I'm fine either way.
Yeah.
I was going to say for a tiebreaker, we could do the bonus where we can bet on who will be the highest rated.
Oh, yeah. I'm down with that.
Okay.
Oh, so,
I'm going Omega.
You're going Omega? Okay. Who do you want to take, Eric?
I'll go Omega.
Omega? Okay. Let's just do 3 Omegas.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the best bout machine.
Yeah, they need to push him to the moon now.
Yeah.
Okay, so tiebreaker then is who picks what match is higher rated? Is that
What will be your guess? Like match of the night, who's gonna be the highest rated match?
I'll say Hangman and Omega.
I'm gonna say Bucks and FTR.
Knock?
Shit, I'm going Shida and Nyla.
Oh.
Let's take home the cake.
I would love to see that. Women's division could use it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe what's the name? Serena Deeb's will be match tonight on the buy-in.
Could be.
Honestly, it could. Those two are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, that is it. That is our predictions video for AEW's Full Gear. Make sure to tune in to that pay-per-view Saturday night, and of course to our podcast on Monday to find out the results. Also, if you want to, I will do this. If you want to interact while we record 4 p.m. Pacific time. If you want to hit us up, follow us on Instagram. Knock, what's our Instagram again?
WestCoast _.
Okay. WestCoast Pop _. If you want to follow us, if you want to, I will have notifications on if you want to DM us a message or question that you want on the show. So we'll do that live, 4 p.m. Pacific time. I will have that up and running. So if you want to be a part of the show, please be. So any last words before we head out?
I'll put that Instagram link in the bio, so you can click right there and shoot us. Next week, I'll be having a PS5 unboxing, so stick around for that. That's all I got from the final boss, trying to take home the belt.
Cool. Eric?
Check out our Twitch channel. I actually managed to get some streaming in today, some short gameplay. And as always, trust in just us.
That is it for our predictions video. Thanks again for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and then hit us up in the comments what your predictions are for the pay-per-view, and hopefully it's a damn good one. So from West Coast POPcast, have a great weekend and enjoy Full Gear.
Namaste.